Blimey, that 2-minute warning went quick, didn't it? Whew. Anyway, how is everybody? All right. Who's in? Who we got? Oh, Dad's in. Dad's in, and Lynn's in, and Andy's in, and Scott's in. Blimey, already. Scott's at work. No loud noises. Scott's at work. Don't shout down the chat. So what we're going to do? Well, I'm carrying on with this. I've started on this little LX wing. But before I do that, I went shopping this morning. It's Thursday. I did the usual shopping thing, Thursday shopping. And I thought, so everybody keeps going on about these charity shops. Oh, I got a bargain. I found this in the charity shop. I found this one. Look at the chat. Do you know what? I'll have a look. No, I know. Lynn, I've not got a blue mug. Well, Dad was moaning about the blue mug, so I compromised. I went for a smaller mug. It's got blue on it, though. It's a compromise. You can't moan if it's a compromise. So anyway, I went in a charity shop, and I found one. Well, yeah, I found one. Hey, found that. Yonkers JUH8 for £5. And I had a look when I got home. It's a £28 kit for £5. And it's sealed. It's factory sealed still. Happy days. And then I said to the young lady, I said, do you get them in very often? She said, oh yeah, we get them in all the time. We've got a couple out the back. So she went and got them. Oh yeah. She came out with that for £4. It's another £25 kit. I thought, yeah, I'm having that. She said, we got another one, but the box is a bit beat up and battered. We didn't know what to do with it. So we put a £5 sticker on it. But yeah, the box is a bit battered. It's an Accurate Miniatures L-Diver. Now, when I got home, I checked that online. I thought, oh, how much is that? I nearly passed out. And you open it up and you think, I opened it up. I thought, oh no, it's an empty box. And I thought, oh no, that's the sign of a posh kit, isn't it? So I lifted it up, and it's still all sealed. It's still all factory sealed in the bag. It's got photo etch and everything, and it was £5. And then when I had looked to see how much it is, it's £89 online with £3 postage and packaging. I can't believe it. I'm like, yeah, winner, chicken dinner. But I'm now feeling real guilty. I'm actually feeling really guilty. No, I didn't know. I knew Accurate Armors weren't, were really good kits. But I didn't realise they were that expensive. So my conscience is telling me what I should do on payday is I should go back in the British Art Foundation and make a bit of a donation, really. Because I feel like I've ripped them off now. And I feel really bad. But I honestly didn't know how much it was worth. But now I do. I think it's the right thing to do. Is I'll nip back in on payday and I'll give them 20 quid or something. Just a little donation. That's it. And I say, oh, you got any more? It's the right thing to do, isn't it? Just give them a little donation because it's, that's an expensive bit of kit, really. Oh, I'm just drinking my tea. Don't worry about me. Oh, so has anybody else ever had bargain like that? Scott said I'm jammy and then jammy sandwich. I am. I'm not often, Scott, but that was a real lucky find, that, mate. But has anybody else ever had anything like that? It's the first time I've ever had that. Anybody? Phil's in? No, Phil at Prime Time. We'll be on Tuesday evening with Phil. I don't know what we're doing. Picture quiz, probably another picture quiz. We like that. We like the picture quiz. I don't know if you lot do, but me and Phil do. I enjoy doing it. It's good fun. Especially as he doesn't show me beforehand. So I'm in the dark as much as you are, which is good fun. Anyway, I'm just going to get on with this and we'll just have a little chat with them. It's very strange. This is a strange kit. You put the decals on as you're going. It's one of them Bell kit things. That's all right, I don't mind. We'll do some of that. I've got to put decals on. I'm waiting for this side to dry now. I've just used. What's happened there? That doesn't look right. That slipped. Hang on a minute, that slipped. It's a good job it's only just gone on there. I've had a slippage. Let's sort this out quick. Give that a soaking. What's that one? The sole in it. The set. We'll run some set on that for a minute. Let it soak up for a second, then we'll move it. It slid around there. That's bizarre. Before we rescued that. That's better. Oh, on your pants. No, that's a lot better. That's over here. Is it? Yeah, there you go. Oh, on your pants then. Thought I broke it. Anyway, so come on, anybody? I was supposed to be off, but I've had to work. Oh, Andy. Lynn's off at the weekend, so we join the fun. What fun? What fun are we having at the weekend? I'm not, I'm working. Oh. I don't know, Phil. Phil saying we should do should be a picture quiz. Says a quiz a week was a flop this time. It wasn't. I think I had a chat with a couple of people, and they thought it was a bit hard. Some of the questions were a bit hard. So we could tone the questions down a little bit, Phil, for next time. We'll think about it later. We'll discuss it later, mate. Stopped it. Not then. Boom, Dave appeared. What? I appeared where? Where? What? Who appeared? What? Where? A wild Dave appeared somewhere, apparently. Lynn doesn't get overtime. No, I don't. As I'm full time, company policy is I don't get offered overtime. The part timers get offered it, which is fair enough. I'm quite happy with that. I don't want it anyway. So I do enough when I'm there. Right, anyway, so I'm going to crack on with this. I'm going to chop off a wing. So we want wing number 3. Right, let's put my speculators on because my blinds are back now. I was blind and now I can see. I'm looking for a number at the edge and they're not. They put it on the part on the bit you can't see when it's built. What's that about? I nearly was nearly naughty then. I nearly reached for the god hands then. Kenneth would have killed me. We snip him off. We snip him off. I'll give him a little bit of a rub down with the dry copy of the racing post. There we go. And that bit won't matter because that bit you can't see. I've built the thing for it anyway. The frame, it's over there. The mould, the Perspex mould. I recycled the other one. Just turned it around. Clever, say. Yeah. Just rotated it around. And it's all glued and stuck together, and it's got caulking all the way around it to stop leaks. So hopefully, touch wood, that should work. Now I've come up with a cunning plan. A cunning plan. What I was going to do is, instead of just doing it as paws and building it up and adding the stars to it, what I was thinking of doing is putting it on its side and doing a pour and adding the stars, and then let that dry, and then turn it over, do the same on the other side, just so it's a thin layer with the stars on it. And then once we start doing the pours, it's just a case of the tinted resin and then the kit, obviously. So that's the plan. Hopefully it may work. It may work, because I'm thinking to myself, if I'm going to start adding like the glitter effects for the stars all the way through it, it's going to look too much. But if I just do it on the sides, it'll look like, hopefully it'll give that 3D effect of doing the distance. That's the plan. It might work, it might not. We'll give it a go. We can only try these things. That's what I keep telling you. You don't know until you try. And as nobody else has ever tried it, I'll have to do it my way. Or is it other people in years to come may do the same thing and come up with better ideas? But that's the only one I've come up with so far. We'll have to wait and see. Right, so we've got a wingage. Now then, we need to paint bits. Now, which way around is this going? Hang on a minute. That's number 3. That way. Like that. Okay, right. So we've got a decal that goes there and there. Decalage. That weird shape there. Needs painting. That engine needs painting. And that bit need paintings. Alright, so we need light grey. I need to tidy my painting area up. That's quite a dark grey. That's a light grey. That's some of that. Big glitter. No, Lynn. No. I've got very tiny glitter. I've got some very extra fine glitter. Ah. Ha! I thought of that. I thought, would ordinary glitter be a bit too big? So I've got like micro glitter. See, I've been doing that thinking thing. I know mate thinking. I know. It's an unusual situation to find yourselves in, but Dave has been thinking. Now you're worried, aren't you? Ah, now you're scared. Right, so I'm painting. Just want to follow that line. I'm concentrating now. Look, this is my concentrating face. You can't see it, but it is. Not pretty. It's not pretty. And then it's just a line there. And a line down there. Right, so that's that bit. And then inside these areas here, oh, this grey colour, for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. They just are. Put too much on there. Silly person. Send that out a bit. There we go, that's better. There we go. There we go. bit here. I'm not really painting, I'm more glazing than painting. There we go. Right, so then we want a darker grey for the engine bit. And obviously the inside of there and there. So, with a darker grey. I'm doing it again, look, I'm using Army Painter paints. I love these paints, seriously. Games Workshop paints are alright, there's nothing wrong with Games Workshop paints. But these Army Painter ones, once you get them thinned out and ready to go, they're fantastic paints. I love them a bit. And no, this isn't a paid presentation. I bought all my Army paints, bought the sets. The only one I haven't bought is the Dirty Great Big one. But I will do. Do you know what? I'm going to convince you. I'm going to convince you. Right then. I'm going to get a bit of sprue. Right, this is all ad hoc, right? Right, you go on about paints. Right, you know what? That's a bit of sprue I've just cut off there. Alright. This is a little tiny pot of Games Workshop's black primer. This is going to be an experiment over the course of this live stream. And if this doesn't convince you how good and why I rate Army Painter paints, nothing will. Right, that's black primered. We'll just leave that there for a little bit and then we'll paint the other end of it. And we'll carry on what we're doing for a little bit. And what we'll do is we will find a Games Workshop yellow. That's the Games Workshop yellow. We've gone. Is that one or is that one? They look to me. They're yellows. The Games Workshop yellow, which is golden yellow, so it's quite orangey. And that's an Army Painter yellow. It should be dry enough to touch now. We'll leave that for another couple of minutes. We'll let that end. Andy's saying they come loaded with extra medium now. I'll tell you something, mate, these are brilliant. You've seen, I mean, I did the video on how to prep them. And they are. I think, let's see. We'll make it a fur test because that is a very, very, very old pot of Games Workshop paint, and that wouldn't be, in my opinion, a fur test. For anybody's opinion. That's a new pot of Games Workshop yellow. just leaving that to dry for a bit. Don't worry, it's only drying. Still not dry. This bit is. Anyway, right. Where'd I put that? I had that grey a minute ago, didn't I? It'll work on my funker. There we go. A uniform grey. Lynn's going to start singing Kenneth's favourite song in a minute. Baby, it's cold outside. Yeah, I'm a just get all right. No comments. I'm a bush licker. Okay, get on with it. Get over it. It's not going to kill me. I know Andy's probably just going to turn and say, yeah, but he's a window licker as well. Yeah, I know. See, Andy, I got in before you did, mate, then. Come on, mate. I'm just going to paint this grey while we're waiting for that ad hoc experiment to go. The primer for the ad hoc experiment to sort itself out. And it's actually, when you think about it, I've used Games Workshop's primer, so it should be skewed more towards Games Workshop than Army Painter, if we're all brutally honest with each other. So the inside of that needs paintings with the dark grey. Inside of that bit. Don't quite. So I'm thinking, sorry, I can't do this. I can't stream and concentrate at the same time. Multitasking. You can ask Stu if I in bed. Dad'll tell you. I ain't allowed to multitask. It's dangerous. It's not safe for humanity when I start multitasking. Put that bit there. Right then, so that done, that done. That there. Oh, we want that grey, the lighter grey around that area again, don't we? Like the same. And that wing. What's there? It's absolutely chucking it down here. What are you doing where you are? Yeah, the Mega Paint set, Lynn, that's the one. I bought the one below that, which is 8. I can't remember which was. I don't know. The Mega Paint set's the one I bought. There's one that's even bigger than that, love. Which is the one I would like, but after the holiday, that's for sure. Right, so that is undercoated. Right. And a fair test, we're just going to do one pass. We're just going to get one coat. Right. And we'll even use a brand new brush. So there's no way there can be any cheaterings of things going on. Oh, hang on a minute. That's dead. That's gone off. We'll use this one. on the wet palette. Right, now we're all model makers, we've all been there before, we all know how bad yellow is to paint. Right, and this is Games Workshop's yellow over their back primer, which isn't a fair test, to be fair, because yellow over black is never a good thing. But that's just one coat. Okay, you see that light? Is my balance a bit too, is it too bright? I'll turn that off and see if that helps. I'll turn it down. That's made that very orange now. Hang on. I'll turn that down slightly. Alright, so I'm just giving it, just trying to cover it, trying to get some coverage. Alright, so that's Games Workshops. Alright, you'd have to give that about 20 coats to make any difference to that, wouldn't you? To make that start look yellow. This is the Army Painter yellow. Army Painter yellow. And that's one coat. 20 coats of that, or 2 coats of that. It is a fantastic paint. I love it to bits. And that's over black. Imagine how that covers over white or grey. One coat. Boom. Job done. Give them a go. Seriously, give Army Painter paints a go. They are the nuts. Especially when it comes to their brighter colours like their yellows and their greens. Absolutely amazing. And the pale blue. Absolutely amazing. If that doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. Good stuff. Absolutely good stuff. Army Painter, if you do watching that, I would like the mega paint set, the big paint set. And I'll plug your stuff all day, mates, because it's good stuff. Demonic yellow, the only yellow to get, I tell you, honestly. The curves bits, that stuff is. Right, anyway, so I'm going to get on with this. So, right, now then, we want, it goes which way? It goes that way. And then decal number 2 goes there. Decal number 2. So we'll chop him out. We'll have a look at chat in a minute. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just getting on. Just trying to get on and do it. Get it built, get it ready. Ready for the resiny bits, ready for the exciting stuff. Sit that in a bit of water for a second. Dad's going to shout at me in a minute because yes, yes, got them things. They're saying it's cold outside. 27 -2. That's a normal day here, Lynn. That's a midsummer's morning before the sun just about peaks itself over the horizon. Andrew's in. Hello, Andrew. You all right, mate? Beyond hopes in. I hope you are, mate. All ready for Christmas? Get yourself fired up, ready for it. Right, so let's get this is where Dad shouts at me because I'm not using my patented Dad device. He's going to tell me off later. He'll shout at me. Right, so we'll stick. Oops. do that. Let's give that brush a proper wash out first. Then we'll try again. That's better. It's moving. It's movement. There's movement. You on you get. I'll slide him on that. Position it where it's supposed to be. Boom. And then we'll leave that for a second. It's very. Oh, do you know what? I forgot to take the focus off this thing, didn't I? I forgot to lock the focus, so it's going in and out, isn't it? Sorry, rookie mistake. Won't happen again. Oh, it's a... Lynn's on about a cuppa and I haven't got a donut, but I'll have a cuppa. I've got a cuppa and biscuit. Just looking at the chat. Oh, it's good. Honestly, guys, we'll give it another coat in a sec. Right, we'll go for second coat. Games Workshop. That's still going to do about another 10 coats at least. How many paint there? There you go. That's 2 coats of a black. And that is a good solid yellow. Straight over black. You're convinced now, aren't you? So you blooming well should be. Good gear. Ah, wait then. Let's pick things up off the floor, just knocked off. Let's take them there. Ah, so what? Anyway, what's everybody doing today? Apart from me, what are you building? What's on your bench? Come on. What's on your bench? You know what's on mine? You can see it. What's this thing? What's on yours? And Miss Dipple, it's about time. It's about time you cleared off your bench, got yourself sorted out, and started to build a kit then. Come on. We want to see it as Lynn Dipple's New Year's resolution. On the 1st of January, we want to see pictures on the Facebooks of you sitting at your bench with a model kit that you've started to work on with. That's what we want to see. Anybody, do we agree? Dad, do you agree? That should be Lynn's New Year's resolution. I want to see you at the bench, Lynn, finally back where you belong, love, building a kit. Because it's been too long. It's been too long. Challenge accepted. Good girl, Lynn. Good girl. Right then. Is that? I think that side's just about done. And then we want, right, what do we want next? We want a shrubbery. No, we don't. We want engines. One that says 5L. That one. That's the one. It says 5L on it. That's the clue. We want that one. So we snip him off. And we'll snip him off. Where's that canub gone? There it is. Cut that one a bit close to the thing, didn't I? Fox will tell me off. I didn't leave a nub at all then. He will tell me off emphatically in a private message later. You lot don't know, but he's a taskmaster. Ooh, he tasks me. He does. He does. He'll tell me off later. What happened to the nub? Where was that nub, young man? I saw no nubbage. He's a very hard master to please, I tell you. You won't believe it. Right then. So that wants to be the darker greys on them bits. Ooh, got a bit of wire there. No, I really must clean this bench one day. I did it. Do you do that? I clean my bench and I can't actually blooming find anything. It's on the wall. I make it that clean and tidy, I can't find things. And then when it's like this, I put my hands on everything. I know exactly where everything is. And this bomb site of a bench. Oh, that rain's coming down now. We've got to get our local authority. We've got to get this local authority house we live in. Got to get them out soon. Get this. There's plants growing in the gutters. And when it rains heavy like this, all I can hear is dunk, 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 dunk. And the water coming out of the gutters and dripping on the wheelie bin. Wheelie does make a dripping noise. Wheelie. It's quite annoying. Especially as mine and Pip's bedroom is right on top of where the, well, outside, you know, they're obviously outside, but they're below our bedroom window, and all we can hear is dink, 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 dink at night. To absolute wall. It's like trying to sleep with Japanese water torture. So that's that bit done. And then the end is the lighter grey. How does that? Who'd have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Yeah, Andy's the same. Say always wait. I've tied it up. Wait, where is everything? Exactly. Exactly. Where's the paint handle? There it is. Straight to it. And if I tied it up, where's my paint handle? Hang on. Where the flipping it? Where is it? Where? It's over, no, oh god. Oh, it's over there in the drawer where it should be. Where it's supposed to be kept. Yeah, no, we don't like that idea. We don't like that idea. We're still on with this. I quite like this. This is like amazing stuff. Even the end that's not been touched, bump, done. Yellow. I've just gone down a spiral and it's still yellow. Oh, Army Painter, we love you. Oh, right. Conform that down a little bit. Come on. Red 5 standing by. I was a little bit disappointed in the book. I knew it was. I bought it online, and the measurements were, you know, the width of the book, and it's the same as the others. I didn't think about the thickness of the book. It's not as thick as I would have liked it to be, but it'll fine. It'll still work. It'll still work perfectly well. And what I did, just to be on the safe side, just to check, because I'm using the same mould as I used for the Spitfire. What I did was, I got the Spitfire out of the Spitfire book, got the Star Wars book, and went plonk. And it's like, yeah, that fits perfect. So the mould, I know the mould's going to be fine. Genius. Absolutely genius. I quite like the cover of that one as well. It's not too in your face. I wanted something that wasn't going to distract from the X-Wing. I thought that'd be spot on for that. Spot on. Blue mug, no. Davy spoon hat, yeah, blue mug. The blue mug's downstairs in the kitchen sink, mate. I've got the nearly blue mug. It's a compromise. Dad, you can't moan. It's a compromise. It's the white mug. Just got little bits of blue on it. Oh dear. The tea's going cold actually. I'm surprised it's 1:45 already. Blimey. It's gone quick. Right, anyway, so what are we on now? We're on. If that's. Oh, hang on. Well, of course it is that side, and then it's the same on the other wing as well, isn't it? Duh! You ficko. Right, so we'll put some microsol on that because there's a big lump there. It's got a big lump just there. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to get this decal to actually conform around it. In fact, there's quite a few panel lines around them. Who'd have thunk it? Right then. So really, I better not touch that for a little bit, had I? And let that totally set off. I'm not in a rush. I've got till Christmas at least to make this. So I'm not in a rush. Actually do the same on the other wing. We could get the other wing out and do the same with that because it's obviously a mirror image of the other one, isn't it? So I'll snip that off. Snip that off. Snipping that off. Snipping that off. That's right, I'm going to need to paint them little bits later. That's the back of the engines that's split in, and that's the bum end of the fuselage, and I believe that's a bluey grey colour, isn't it? I believe. I'm going to have to look at reference pictures later. In fact, I might have to watch Star Wars later. Just because I can. Lynn! Jumper cables. Okay. Yeah, but you've got jumper cables, you need to have somebody else with the car as well. And I haven't got a car, I've got my e-scooter. And from here to New Mexico, probably take me about 3 days. Actually, no, that'd take longer than that because I have to get the car and a boat. Right. No, I couldn't do it, Lynn. You need somebody that lives in America. Where's Jeff when where's Jeff when you need him? Where's Jeffrey when you need him? Right then. So, I'm just trying to plan what I'm going to do. I'm not going to work on that one. I'm going to leave that one. I'm just going to do the same as I've just done on this one. So I'm going to paint the engines on the inside bits. Because why not? So in the chat anyway, did my yellow experiment convince you to try Army Painter paints? Phil, where have you been? I mean, you haven't had to do some of that work stuff, have you, mate? You missed me painting stuff, doing stuff. You've missed Lynn discovering that a car's not going to start. -2 in New Mexico. Who knew it actually got that cold in New Mexico? It's about +200 in the middle of summer. Paint the inside of that. Just the inside. Oh, blimey. Picked up a bit more sand. Better. The inside of that. And then it's that and that and the lighter grey. And lighter grey around that, innit? Yeah. Ah, that was it. Ha ha! That was what we were doing. So inside here was a lighter grey. Inside this panel here was lighter grey. And then that block around there. And then a line there. And then up there was red to grey. Rip it over and it's reversed. And that there. A line there. A bit there. Inside that panel there. And inside that panel there. Oh, it's painting bits of breeze. And then the end, the outlet for the engine. Is that grey? And the same on the other side. And that's it. Decal on that side. Decal on that side. Decal on that one. And we're good to go with building the rest of the engine bits. Sorted. Oh, right, anyway, it's 10:02. Blimey. Oh, blimey, no, please, no. No, in chat. Oh, we really don't want the Phil in the Mankini shot. Seriously. I've seen Phil in his towel when he's had a shower before he gets sorted out and we come on live on a Tuesday. You don't want to see Phil in a Mankini. Bless him. What's my fault? Andy, what's my fault? Yeah, really, we don't want a Mankini shot, please. No, you don't. Even Andy, who's absolutely totally crazy and very brave, wouldn't like to see Phil in the Mankini shot. It's not a good image, mate, honestly. I mean, I'd look absolutely terrible in the Mankini. So, pretty sure you don't want it. Honestly, you don't. Right, anyway. Model making times. Should we have a quick look at what's on? We'll have a quick look at what's on before we go off, and go make another warm cup of tea because that's gone cold. And then might even have some biscuits. I love some biscuits. I was naughty. I bought some biscuits today. Anyway, so what we got? What day is it? It's Thursday. It's Thursday, you fool. Colin and Dave at 4:30. There may be something. Check Fester's 67 workshop and see if Colin and Dave are doing something at 4:30. And then this evening is Christopher at 8:00. And then I believe, I don't know if Andy, not Andy, Nat and Eric, I don't know if they're doing something later on, I'm not sure. Friday is Fallout with Fox on Friday, and then it's Natalie with Dexterous Drafting at 8:00. Saturday, Fox at 3, and then Saturday evening, I don't know, Lewis might be doing something Saturday afternoon after Fox. Then it's the Crash with James and Carl and Chris. Chris and Lewis. And at 8:00, the Crash. Sunday, very early Sunday morning, like 9:30, is Models for Heroes. And then James with the Model Officers Mess after that. And then straight after that is Colin and Dave with the Sunday brunch. Fox at 3. It may be Dad at 6:15. And then Chris at 8:00. It's a very busy day Sunday. Sunday's the busy day. Monday is E-Models at 9, and Tuesday is Phil, Primetime Modelling, with not so special guest stars, me and maybe Dad. And that's it. But like I said, have a look on Colin's, on Fester's Workshop on the Facebooks. Have a look at Chris on the Gross Models and Fox on the Boom Up, and see if anybody's doing what other people are doing, you know, ad hoc things, on the fly, off the cuff. Let's do a hangout, you know. So keep an eye on the channels, because they're all good lads. They're all good lads, you know. Lewis's feet smell, but apart from that, you know, the rest of it's fine. Go and watch it. Oh, right. I'm knackered now. I can't really do a lot now, so I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. So anyway, Tuesday, like I said, I'm going to be I'll be on Tuesday with Phil, and then next Thursday, God willing, we shall carry on. This will probably be built, and I should hopefully be on to starting the resiny bits, hopefully, and one or two other little things. I mean, that's only going to be a 5-minute thing, because there's only so much resin you can do in one sitting. We'll find something to do as well. So anyway, that's what we're going to do next week. Hopefully we'll be starting doing the resiny bits once this is all built and weathered and looking pretty. Picture quiz. Yeah, Tuesday on Primetime Modelling is the picture quiz, which I actually enjoy doing, because Phil keeps the pictures to himself. I've got no idea, the same as you, what's coming up next. So it's as much of a game for me as it is for you. I quite like it. It's good fun. Anyway, all that I can say is thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being nice as always and not using bad language in the chat, just in case Natalie watches it later with the little ones, with Connor and Paige. So if she does, hello Connor, oh mate, hello Paige, hey, because they're funny, they giggle. I'm called Silly Dave, so I've got to do silly things because it makes them giggle. Anyway, oh, Shane's in as well. So sorry mate, I didn't know you were here. Hope you're well, Shane. I hope you're feeling a lot better, mate. And I shall see you all on Tuesday. Don't forget, there's a very, very nasty virus going around. So wash your hands and keep the change, you filthy animals. And I'll see you on Tuesday. If not, I'll see you next Thursday. Bye. How do I turn this? Mother, how do I turn this thing off? There it is. I found it.